Okay, bet you done clicked on a video. You with the vibes. Let's get into it.
I hear a lot of people on here talking about what goes wrong on girls trips, and I'm ready to tell my story because I had an experience. Alright, so boom. So it was 2021. I had went to Miami for one of my homegirls' birthday trip. Mind you, every other female that came on the trip was somebody that she knew. I didn't know the other females. So this is my first time in Miami. We out there, we having a good time for like the first 24 hours, and then shit just starts getting crazy. So everybody arrived at like different times. So some of them was pulling up already drunk, already saucy. Some of them pulled up staticky, like it was automatic static. I had beef with one girl on the boat. I didn't even know Shorty. Shorty came on there with mad tension, mad animosity, crazy shit was going on. But let me get to the part that was just like it for me, when I was just like, you know what, I am never going on another trip with a group of females. So we got this boat, we in the middle of the water for mad long. We had booked it for like three hours. But the guy was really fucking with us, so he let us have the boat for the whole night. So we in the water playing music, chilling, drinking, vibing, mad lit. Why the fuck? Some guy comes by the boat with his jet ski, and he's like asking us, hey, y'all want to get on my jet ski? So he's offering rides one by one. So out of a group of like 6 girls, 3 got on the boat with him one by one. First shorty gets on, she goes mad far out with him, and it took them mad long to come back. So we like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, did he just abduct this bitch? Eventually she came back, but she was already so fucking drunk that she couldn't even really articulate what the fuck just happened, right? So number 2 gets on. Number 2 comes back, she's lucid, and she's like, nah bro, never again. We all like, well, we trying to get the scoop. So when the third shorty got on, this the girl whose trip it was, she gets on, and while she's gone, the second girl's telling us what happened on a jet ski. He's bringing people on the jet ski, and his first thing he says to them on this jet ski is, who's trying to ride and who's trying to suck? So now we all spinning the block going back to shorty number 1 like, wait, you didn't want to tell us what happened. What happened? Why she said she sucked his thing on the jet ski. The second one, she said that she didn't do nothing, but she definitely got crazy with him. She went off on him because what are you talking about? The last one, she wouldn't disclose fully what she did, but she just kept saying what happens in Miami stays in Miami. We go back to the first shorty. She's like, yeah, I did. She's like, oh well. She was like, it was small and it was uncircumcised, but oh well. What happens in Miami stays in Miami. Baby, at that point I was like, I will never again, because this is what y'all do on girls trips. This is what y'all do. Later on that night, we on the strip, we having a good time, we getting a little Uber. Why one of the girls we with started fighting trying to beat the fucking Uber driver up. We had to pull over on the side of the fucking strip. It's a big scene being caused by this little restaurant. It was just too much. Then the Airbnb she booked for us was in like an old hotel type thing. We think the cartel was in there selling bitches, because bitches was getting beat up in the fucking room crying and shit. I'm like, baby, I'm ready to go home. I ain't never going on no fucking trip with no bitches again. If it's not my close bitches, I'm not going on nobody else's trip.
Nah, that's why. What happens in Miami stay in Miami. You go to another city and you acting like that, you just need to stay home.
Fascinated. 2 bitches so fine that I masturbated. Congratulations. She brings so good that I graduated. I'm fucking in with the masturbated. I'm tragic, baby. I whip my arm, my master's baby. It's tragic, baby. I pull up and fuck up the trash, baby. I'm tragic, baby. I'm killing these niggas cocaine.
If you never seen a catastrophe before, this is definitely catastrophic.
And personally, I just feel like bad bitches should make $20,000 an hour just for being bad bitches. This is hard. I can't be doing this for free. This is crazy. Like, my coworkers don't deserve to see this for free. Like, what?
Alright, so to be delusional mentally is one thing, but to be delusional visually, no, you need help at this point. Unless you talking about bad, like, yes, that looks bad, not bad in a good way, then we on the same page.
What's your age?
I'm 18.
Let's say we're together, and I'm paying all the bills and taking care of you, but I cheated on you. Would you give me another shot, or would you leave?
I would give you another shot, of course I would. If you're taking care of the things and, you know, we can have a simple conversation to establish, you know, the exclusivity of our relationship, then I understand. But if you have one slip up, then I can't really say nothing. You're taking care of everything. My duty is to suck, fuck, and shut the fuck up at the end of the day.
Suck, fuck, and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, I realized that a man, you know, after a long day of work and he wants to pay, you know, he's paying for all the bills, he's, you know, taking care of all the duties, fixing the plumbing, fixing all the stuff that a woman wouldn't do. I do want to give him his time to breathe afterwards. I need to pleasure him. I need to make sure he's fed and happy, and then I'll be able to kind of talk to him. But I want to really make sure that my man has everything he needs and to support our family and not be overly stressed out. I don't need to create problems with him crying over the phone because he liked another girl's Instagram photo. It makes no sense.
But you're 18 now. How did you develop this mentality so young?
My parents are older. My parents are in their 60s, so I definitely got raised from older values, and definitely the traditional values as well. But I've always grown up pretty Republican, pretty conservative, so I guess that's where like the values come in.
Oh yeah, she made different. And if she coming like that, if you her dude, you don't got no reason to be cheating on her.
For women out there in America, if you are leaving a marriage, first of all, I applaud you for making a decision for you and doing what's right for you. It's hard to pick yourself when you become one with somebody because you're one. And then all of a sudden, when things are bad, you have to just choose you. Yeah. So I went into a business that I was passionate about, which is decor and hair, and I'm acting now, so.
Well, Portia, after listening to all of that, I see why you had 2 failed marriages. We should encourage women not to leave a marriage. Of course, there are exceptions like abuse and other things, but when you say to women out there, I applaud you for making decisions for you and doing what's right for you, it's not all about you. You make decisions that's good for the outcome of your children, which is to grow up with something called a father in the household. I mean, a study after study shows that kids with both parents do better with grades, friends, and future, okay? So I think with that advice of yours, you're basically encouraging women to follow your path, sacrifice their kids to play the main character, maybe have a career if they're lucky, yet still end up miserable like Whoopi.
Man, if that's not a mic drop, a jaw drop, just drop everything and go home.
If niggas gonna be around me, you gonna be my brother, my partner, my business associate, nigga, you gotta be able to either teach me something, show me something, or help me do something. And I need to be able to teach you something, show you something, and help you do something. Yeah. Because if you can't use me, then I'm useless. If I can't use you, then you're useless. Then who the fuck wants to be in a circle full of people with nothing is being utilized? Right. That's idle time. I thought that's what the devil's playground is, idle time.
Yeah, I definitely agree with this message. Each one teach one. Iron sharpening iron. Man, if you don't got a cast or just a group of friends that's like this, you need to reevaluate your circle, man.
Yes, it's definitely looking good for us. But before I leave, I want to shout out V with the Vibez. Definitely go subscribe, like, and comment on that brother's page. Real cool guy, if I must say so.
No, guys, nah. Valentine's Day is cancelled. How can my bottom lip be coming off while me and my Valentines are kissing? I am so embarrassed. I want to be swallowed up by the earth right now. I literally have to run out of the hotel, yeah. I'm literally outside at almost 4 a.m. waiting for my Uber because, listen, I blocked that man on everything. He's calling me everything. I'm embarrassed. How can my lip be coming off? Because he was like, oh babe, so something's going on with your bottom lip. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, something's going on with your bottom lip. And I go check in the mirror, bruh, my lip is coming off. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Like, I can't believe my bottom lip came off. Yo, I'm not dating anymore. No, I'm done. Take me out. My cat needs to hurry up. I am embarrassed. Imagine you're kissing someone and your bottom lip comes off.
It's coming off because it's not your lip. That's not yours. And hold up, dudes, like, y'all kissing this?
Where do you rank black women in terms of attractiveness?
All the way at the bottom.
Very bottom.
Multitude of reasons. Now, are all black girls ugly? Of course not. There's some hot ones, but it's a minority. And, you know, let's be honest here. The average black woman's 187 pounds, loud, obnoxious, rude, fake hair. Black women don't have a general respect for masculinity because a lot of them grow up in fatherless households. And not only do they grow up in fatherless households, they grow up being told, oh, your daddy ain't shit, your niggas ain't shit. Then you listen to the music, niggas ain't shit, whatever. And it's this like continuous, perpetuous, and very pernicious cycle of just constantly shitting on men.
Yeah.
So by the time she comes to you, she doesn't really have an appreciation and respect for masculinity and most importantly, your authority. So she doesn't feel as though she needs to submit to you and follow you.
Alright, so I'm not gonna lie. He right about the traits. But one thing for sure, I'm not putting my black woman at the bottom of the list. Matter of fact, y'all number 1 on my list.
Women on average tend to have a cynical expectation of men. It's this posture of you have to prove to me that you're good enough, while simultaneously expecting that he assumes that you are good enough. Most women aren't coming to this proverbial table acknowledging their faults and saying, this is what I need to work on. Most are coming saying that this is what you need to work on. So even when a woman is encountered with a man who was raised by both parents, there's still an assumption that he has some emotional shortcoming or he doesn't express himself properly. Some women talk to men from a place of emotional or intellectual superiority, and it sets that precedent. And that's what makes him defensive because now he feels like, oh, what? Challenging. You're challenging me and you're expecting the worst out of me. If men are being asked to have grace for women, do our due diligence to understand all the intricacies of what the woman has been through, even her natural cycles and the whole nine and how that affects her disposition. There needs to be that work done from the female delegation for men. I'm hearing from men that that's not the case. Women are assuming that they've already done the work.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a message. When women come into the situation thinking that they're a finished product or they got it all figured out, that can be dangerous living. Like, you don't give yourself no space to grow or even the opportunity for the relationship to progress in areas where it's already weak if you're thinking that it's already complete.
A woman that always claims she's right never listens to shit. You can't do nothing with that. She not for you. I don't care what nobody says. If she's not willing to listen and comprehend, a woman that's not teachable, you can't do nothing with her. You just can't. Now, if a female feel like I know everything, you need to stay by yourself. And that's the honest truth. Don't waste his time, and sure enough, don't waste your time. Fellas, get you a woman that understands, a woman that relates. Get you a woman that actually listens. Not listens just to respond, okay? But what do I know?
Nah, it definitely sound like you know something.
Now you take the chewing gum and you put the chewing gum over the spy hole, just like that, so no one can see it. The second thing you do is look for an iron. Now there's no iron around that I can't see, so you go into the cupboard. And here we go. There's the iron. So you take the iron and you iron just on the corner of the bed. Now the reason for this is to see whether there's bed bugs on your mattress, because the heat will draw the bed bugs out, and bed bugs live on the corner of a mattress. And this is what you have to do every single time you check into a new hotel, because there's thousands of people that sleep on these mattresses. And look at this, this is a brand new mattress, and look, there's marks on it. Right, there we go. That should be enough now. Let's see whether we have any bed bugs left. Let's see. Oh my God, look! Oh my gosh, look at that! No! Yep, I'm not sleeping in here. But you know what? I'm going to see whether I can draw out more bed bugs. So I'm going to cover it up now. Let me cover it up. Let me pull it. It needs to be tight for this to work. Then we're going to go around like this. Let's see. So like I said, the heat draws the bed bugs out, and I cannot believe there was how many was there? There must have been about 20 there, right? So right, let's go. A little bit longer. And this is what I'm telling you guys. Seriously, always do this, right? When you check into a hotel on the mattress. Because this is absolutely disgusting. And this is a 5-star hotel as well. A 5-star hotel, and there's bed bugs. And look at that, the mattress protector. I've just checked in and it has stains on. So this hasn't even been cleaned. Right, let's go. Right, that should be enough. Wait, a bit more. Oh my, look at them all. Look at them all. Look at them moving. Oh my God. There we go, guys. So that's it. I'm not staying in this room. I'm gonna cover them up. That is disgusting. I'll call them a section now. 1. It's ringing. Hello. Hiya. Yes, I'm calling from 12334. Basically, my room, every time I check into a hotel, I check the bed, the mattress for bed bugs. And I've just found loads at the corner of the bed. So would I be able to change rooms, and would you be able to come up to have a look at it? Because it's absolutely disgusting. There's like thousands of them on the bed. No, yes, bed bugs. Well, I don't know what they are, but they come up and it's not clean. Okay, thank you. There we go, guys. I'm not staying in this room. Look at that. That's absolute. I'm covering that up. That's horrible. So always do this when you check in to a new hotel, guys.
That's nasty. And that's new to me. I never heard of that trick, but I don't know. Hopefully I put some of y'all on game as well. But yeah, that's nasty. It just make you rub yourself an itch for no reason. Like, ugh.